Hello, everybody. Hello. You may not be able to tell by the look on my face, but I am so fucking mad right now. I had to walk out of my house. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not mad at my husband. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm mad. Well, yes, I am. I'm mad. I'm pissed. But I'm not mad at my husband or anybody directly who I love and care about. I'm not upset. But I had to walk out of my house out of respect for my husband and for my uncle. Because the words that are about to come out of my mouth, y'all ain't never heard from King Tramel. I'm about to get real gutter and real fucking shady. Because some people take you there. Some people take you out of your element. Especially when you're trying to get your point across and you're really passionate about the way you feel about something. But another reason why I walked out of my house is because I needed to be heard and I needed to get this fresh air so that I wouldn't get too out of control, For those of you, you guys, I battle with bipolar disorder. With bipolar disorder comes a lot of mood swings. And to me, what makes, and it makes me a special person. It makes me a special person because I have the ability to be more emotional than other people. Sometimes the emotions are uncontrolled, and it's very difficult to explain to others that don't have bipolar disorder how your emotions can really take over your sanity, and it can make people think that you're crazy when in reality you're not. You're just a very passionate person, and that's what I am. So I have something to say. When you guys know, the one thing that I always try to do is I've always tried to be real with the people that watch me and my husband and watch me as an individual. I always try to be real with you guys because I don't want to be this fake and phony person. Now, some of the things you might hear me say, some of the things that you may see come out of me right now, you may not be accustomed to seeing because that's not always who I am. But I'm talking to the people that I'm really talking to. They know who they are. I don't have to mention no names. I don't like to give power to names, and I don't like to give power to individuals. If you're getting your feelings about anything I'm getting ready to say, then I'm talking to you. And at this point, I really don't give a fuck. Yes, I said it. Yes, I'm cursing today, which is something I never do online. I hardly do online. I definitely don't drop the F-bomb, but you're going to hear that a couple of times too. And that's the reason why I didn't tag nobody in this, because I didn't want to be insulting to anybody. And I know if I would have tagged somebody, it would have went on their page. And I'm giving everybody the option to watch this or not. But you know what? This is what I have to say. I'm talking to all you hypocritical, pseudo-Christians, all you old, nothing to do with your fucking life, bastard motherfuckers. That's who I'm talking to. And yes, I'm cursing because I feel like that's what I have to do to get my point across. You judgmental motherfuckers. That's who I'm talking to. All you people that's sitting here. Now, let me just start off like this. This is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this video that's been circulating about this brother, this preacher's son. This video has been circulating for those of you that don't know. I don't think there's anybody out there that doesn't know. But there's been this video circulating on this young man that he went on Jack's, or he went on whatever website. He met this guy, and they got together. And this is the short version of it. They got together, and they ended up having oral sex. And this guy, I don't know if it was the guy, I don't know if it was the kid or whatever. It really doesn't matter at the end of the day. But the video got posted. And so now that it's posted, it's gone viral. And everybody has an opinion about it. Everybody has something judgmental to say. Or everybody is all talking about how they feel about the whole situation. And which I have no problem with, because we live in a country where we can voice our opinions. We can say what we want to say. We can feel the way we want to feel about certain situations. But what I have a problem with is, and this is what I've always had a problem with. I was raised in a day and age where my mom and dad always told me, practice what you preach. You know, practice what you preach. Meaning, don't sit here and judge somebody about something and you're not living a pure life. You know, you can't wear white at your wedding if you are not a virgin. That's the traditional rule. You know, and everybody got something to say about this young man. And excuse my language, close your ears to people that ain't never heard me talk about it. But everybody got so much to say about this young man sucking dick in the sanctuary. Okay? Everybody got something to say. And you know what? The fucked up part is a whole bunch of you black people. I ain't gonna call you the other word because I was getting ready to use the other word. But a whole bunch of you black people who got something to say about this boy getting his dick sucked in the sanctuary. Y'all sitting up here judging him. But let me ask you this. How many of y'all watched the video? How many of y'all watched the video? How many of y'all asked somebody to send you the video? How many people right now are asking people to send them part 3 of the video? See, because my husband sent me the video. And I think I watched maybe a couple of seconds of it. And I didn't stop watching it because I was disgusted by it. I didn't stop watching it because of the content of it. I stopped watching the video because I've seen people get their dick sucked before. So what's the big deal? This is my point that I'm trying to make. Everybody and they fucking mama is trying to make such a big deal about this. Everybody and they mama is trying to make jest of this. When in reality, this is nothing that has not been happening for years and years. And I'll quote exactly what my husband said. The only difference between this and what's been happening for years is that he was recorded and it was posted to social media. That's the only difference. speaking from experience, speaking to a brother that grew up around a whole bunch of people in the clergy. I grew up around a whole bunch of children that were involved in the clergy. And you want to know the one thing that I found out about kids that are involved in the clergy, whose mothers and fathers are ministers, or mothers and fathers are evangelists, or mothers and fathers are just involved in the church and just walking holiness and are just involved in the church. The one thing that I learned about all these children is that they're all rebellious. Not all of them. Most of them are rebellious. Most of them resent their parents. Most of them defy their parents simply because they were made to live a lifestyle that they did not want to live, i.e., they were made to go to church every day. They were made to walk right. They were made to get up in the pulpit and minister. They were made to get up on the choir stand and sing. They didn't have no other choice in the matter. My husband was a preacher's kid. And the way he explained it to me is that his family had a standard because he was a preacher's kid. His family had a standard. His family, his mother and father, they expected for him to be upright in the streets. They expected for him to be a respectable young man. I get that. My father was a police officer, so I was expected not to break the law. I was expected not to get in trouble. But all you motherfuckers that got an opinion about what this boy did, y'all are such hypocrites. And the reason why I say y'all fucking hypocrites is because you sit here and you have an opinion and you make a judgment and you talking about it. Everybody's talking about, oh, I can't believe he did that. I can't believe he did that. He can't believe he did it in the sanctuary. Half of you motherfuckers, 90% of you motherfuckers don't even go to church. Okay, except for Easter. Did I hit a nerve? Half of you motherfuckers don't even go to church. Okay? And you talking about how he did it in the sanctuary and ain't been in church since Easter Sunday. And ain't been to church since Easter Sunday done passed. Or Mother's Day or Father's Day, give or take a holiday. But y'all all got something to say. All of y'all got something to say. All you old people. Oh, I can't believe he did it in the sanctuary. All you older people my age, all you people that have an opinion about it. He did it in the sanctuary, ain't been to church, Lord have mercy, y'all ain't been to church since Jesus himself came down here and said, build a goddamn church. Yeah, I said it. None of you motherfuckers ain't been to church. But now, the sanctuary is so sacred. The sanctuary is so holy. The sanctuary is so this and so that. Some of y'all wouldn't even know what to do if somebody said, praise God. But y'all got an opinion about him doing it in the sanctuary. See, I'm not excusing the act. I think I'm not, please don't get it twisted. And this is what I had to tell my husband. Please don't get it twisted. I'm not discounting the act of what he did. I'm not. I think it was stupid. I think it was disrespectful. I think it was everything that you can think of that was just bad. I think it was. I really do. Don't think that I'm discounting what he did. What I'm saying to y'all is we as black people, and this will be my fight until the day I die. We as black people That's all we do to one another, is fucking put each other down. And we really throw each other under the bus. We put each other down when shit like this happens. The first thing we do is we get to ridiculing. We get to teasing. We get to judging. Like we ain't never done nothing wrong in our lives. And I hear everybody's argument. Yes, he's an adult. Yes, he's responsible for doing what he did. Yes. But does that give you the right to sit here and judge him as a person? Now, talk about me for my views and the way I feel about things and the way I look at things, but I look at things from all sides of the spectrum, not just from the good side. When something bad happens, I don't look at it like that. I look at it from every single side of the spectrum, and because I look at everything from this every angle, I take things apart. I do. I take things apart. Now, where everybody's reaction when they saw this video was, ooh, I can't believe he did that. My first reaction was, why did this brother do this? Why did they do this? I took the video camera out of the picture. I took the video camera out of the whole scenario. Let's forget it that they was videotaped. Let's just say they weren't videotaped. Let's say they weren't videotaped. I took that out of the spectrum. And I said to myself, my first reaction was, honestly, my first reaction was, why did he do this? And what do we as people and as black people, what do we need to do to fix this? Because guess what? He's a young man. And a conversation needs to be had. If you as a parent saw this, you need to have a conversation with your child so that they don't do some stupid ass fucking shit like this. Because I don't care how good you think your child is, your child could be on video somewhere sucking somebody's dick. Let's be honest. Your child right now could be somewhere sucking somebody's dick on camera. It just hasn't come out yet. It just hasn't come out yet. Your child, your adult child, could be somewhere right now getting videotaped, sucking somebody's dick. Hello? Did I hit a nerve? If you're getting offended by this, I'm talking to you. And to those of you that don't agree with anything I said, fuck you. And the hole you came out of, fuck you. You don't get it. You don't get it. The only reason why you're basking in his misery is because you was smart enough not to get caught on videotape sucking dick. Uh-oh. I'm talking about the ignorance of the black community. Everybody always talking about how ignorant we are. Everybody always talking about black people as a whole. Even black people. And I'm going to keep on saying this. We as black people, including myself, we don't have no unity and we don't have no loyalty to one another. And we make each other look real fucking stupid. Because guess what? Even though I ain't sucked no dick on camera, those same people that's judging this boy is going to look at me the same way just because I'm gay. It's somebody out there that's just looking at me and thinking the same thing about me. The one thing that I can't, that I hate and I have zero tolerance for, especially in my community, especially because of the color of my skin, the one thing that I have zero tolerance for is judgmental black people. I can't stand judgmental black people. All you motherfuckers that are judgmental and you are black and you are judging those in your race, you're counter motherfucking productive. And you don't have to see it my way. It is what it is. It is what it is. I didn't make this video for y'all. I did it for me. So I can get some shit off my chest about you church people that go to church on Sundays and y'all so holier than thou and so righteous and so upstanding in the community. And when you come home from church, you do what you do. Whatever that is. My point is, whatever that is, it ain't nobody's business. And so you low down dirty motherfuckers that like to go around secretly videotaping people, know this, that karma is a bitch. I've seen it. It's been proven to me over and over and over again. Karma is a son of a bitch. Trust me when I tell you. The dirt that you do to somebody else, somebody will do to you. Trust me when I tell you. The dirt that you do to somebody else, somebody's going to do to you one day. And when they just do me a favor. When they do it to you, get you some water so you can take your nice big gag pill. Get you a nice big glass of water so you can take your big gag pill. The chickens always, like my brother Malcolm said, the motherfucking chickens always come back home to motherfucking roost. All you motherfuckers that use your powers for evil, all you evil motherfuckers that walk around and do your little dirt like this dirty motherfucker did. Trust me when I tell you, your day is coming. Anybody got to do nothing to you? Ain't nobody got to do nothing to you. And to the young man that felt so disrespectful to do this in his father's church, go get help. Go get some help. You need help, brother. You really do. You need help. You crying out. If you don't know you crying out, you crying out. You crying out for something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's attention. I don't know if you're lashing out at your father because he made you. I don't know what it is, but you're crying out for some type of attention and you really need to go get help. There's people that you can talk to. There's medications you can take. Trust me. I tell y'all all the time. I have bipolar disorder. I take my medications and I have a good therapist and I see her twice a month and she helps me. Go get help. And to the brother that videotaped him, I hope you feel good about yourself. Everybody else is making you feel good. You coming out victorious in this. Everybody else is making you feel so good. Ain't nobody said nothing about him. Ain't nobody ridiculing him because he was on the receiving side. He was on the receiving side. He didn't show his face. Oh, he was smart. He didn't show his face. And then when they did show his face, everybody was like, oh, he was fine. If it was me, I would have did the same thing too. I would have sucked his dick. My husband said that. Y'all gotta start thinking outside the spectrum. Y'all gotta start thinking more. We gotta start thinking more of each other than that. Even in our wrongdoings, people make mistakes. The sinful fall along the wayside. God ain't say it was your job to save them. All God said was pray for them. Pray for them. That's all. Pray for them. No, everybody don't live the way we live. Everybody don't walk the way we walk. Everybody don't talk the way we talk. Everybody don't have the same views that we have. It's all about respect for one another and being an example. How you gonna call yourself being an example to somebody and you watching videos of a brother sucking some boy's dick in the sanctuary? You judging the video and saying how wrong it was, but you don't watch the video. My husband's phone was blown up yesterday people asking him to send a video. And surprisingly, some people that even watch us, some people that watch us and say how much they look up to us, they want to see the video. But then y'all want to judge. Y'all know who y'all are. I ain't talking to everybody that watch us. I don't have to say no names. You getting in your feelings about anything I just said, then I'm talking to you. You know who you are. People was texting me saying, Tramel, send me the video. Send me the video. I don't know what video you was talking about, but send it to me. I ain't even entertain that bullshit. I guarantee you the moment I can figure out, because I'm not tech savvy when it comes to iPhones, but the moment I am able to figure out how to get it off of my phone, I'm going to get it off my fucking phone. Y'all act like y'all ain't never seen porno before. That's what it is. As soon as I figure out how to get it off my phone, I'm getting it off my phone. Well, I'm not going to trouble y'all any longer with my rant. To those that it made sense to, I appreciate you. To those that it didn't make sense to, I'm sorry it didn't make sense to you. To those that agree with me, thank you for agreeing with me. To those of you that think that I'm just crazy as hell and think that everything that I just said don't make no damn sense, I really don't give a fuck. I said what I said, and I'm not taking anything back. And with that being said, you can kiss my ass right in the motherfucking crack. I said my piece. I'm done. With that being said, I'm signing off now. Please make sure you follow us on all social media. We're on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. We are the McCrae Kings. I'm His Majesty, King Tramel McCrae. My other half is Joseph McCrae. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Kisses. Team McCrae. You know the rest.